The Congress Working Committee is deliberating on a draft resolution. The deliberations are still underway, and we expect that the deliberations will conclude at about 6:30 or so, and the resolution as adopted will be released to you in due course. But I thought we'll give you an idea of what we are discussing. We are discussing the situation in the country. Broadly, it can be divided into the political situation, the economic crisis that the country faces, and the security threats, both internal and external, that are a grave challenge to the country. While the resolution has several paragraphs, broadly they will the political situation, the economic crisis that we face, and the internal and external security threats. I shall only make a brief statement on each one of them, and then we will take some questions. Firstly, on the political situation, we believe that there is a challenge to the constitutional and federal structure of the country. Federalism has been systematically weakened. State governments have been hampered and hamstrung. Revenues to state governments have been denied or reduced. And obstacles are placed in the way of state governments discharging their responsibilities. I shall give you only two examples. Karnataka's of rice to the people of Karnataka, which was an election promise. Even though Karnataka is willing to pay for the rice, the Food Corporation has been instructed to refuse to give rice to Karnataka. This has never happened in the country before. The second example is Himachal. Himachal Pradesh has faced devastation thanks to floods and landslides. Yet, that funds are being denied to Himachal Pradesh, especially disaster relief funds. Now, even a child will know why obstacles are being placed in the way of Karnataka and Himachal Pradesh. It is only because the BJP lost the election in these two states. There are other challenges. Firstly, in Manipur, since the 5th of May, Manipur has been burning. Since the 5th of May, we have had June, July, August, September, and then we are into September another week. We are today, I think, in about 157th day. The Prime Minister has found the time to visit several countries, to make a quick dash to attend the ASEAN summit and then come back for the G8. It's startling and deeply disappointing not found 2 hours to visit Manipur. Minister's aircraft will take him to Manipur in about 2 hours, yet he has not found the time to visit Manipur. Except a 2-minute mention of Manipur just before the parliament session started, he has not spoken about Manipur. And what is happening in Kashmir? When Article 370 challenge is being heard by the Supreme Court, the government's lawyers and the government's officers file an affidavit and make statements that Jammu and Kashmir is returned to normalcy. What we see is far from normalcy. 3 days ago, a colonel, a major, a DSP, and a rifleman were killed by terrorists. And the next day, the government, the cabinet, and headquarters celebrate G20, even while Kashmir is in mourning. And again, more security forces were killed. Certainly, Kashmir is nowhere near normal. Manipur is nowhere near normal. Yet the Prime Minister does not speak about it. There's a comprehensive failure of the Prime Minister and the Home Minister. I can multiply the examples of the deteriorating political situation, but I shall leave it there. Now we come to the economic situation. Inflation. The best test of inflation is whether the Reserve Bank of India will increase interest rates or maintain interest rates or reduce interest rates. For several months now, the Reserve Bank increased the interest rate, pointing to racing inflation. It has held the interest rate, but there is every indication that it will raise the interest rate again because inflation, especially retail inflation, is on many commodities either near double digit or cross double digit. Food inflation is over 10%. Even while the WPI is negative, the CPI is rising. And the government has no explanation. The government does not explain this phenomenon that the wholesale price index is falling, but the retail prices are rising. Unemployment, close to 8.5%. Exports, for the 7th month running, year-on-year, monthly exports have declined. In China, it has declined for 4 successive months. In India, it has declined for 7 successive months.
Welcome to K-Mall, a premium project by Kaleen Group. K-Mall is in the heart of Kolkata's electronic, garment and lifestyle hub, Khidirpur. K-Mall, which is designed as a world-class mall, is the outcome of endless effort of our experts, combined with modern superb techniques and new-age design. Book now